Hi everyone, it's Gail, and we are doing a little wild card Wednesday today. So we are going to continue on what we did on Mixed Media Monday, which was the base to-do box, and then we're going to make clusters with all of our grungy cluster stuff, or decorate with all the grungy cluster stuff. So let's say hi and hugs to Diana, Trina, Donna, and Rhonda. Thank you so much for watching and your kind comments. Okay, so I have pulled out a few pieces to start with, and we didn't get a whole bunch done on Monday, but it was so fun. I just had such a good time doing it. So let's play a little bit here. I want to do this one first because I for sure want to get it done. Let's put those up there. This is a little envelope, and it's got a bunny on it to it's a bunny stamp. It's not the best stamping in the world, but I was thinking it could go on a page like that. This side could be a pocket. You could flip out to get to your envelope. So one of the things I thought about is I do have this bin here, which is kind of a bunch of random ephemera things. And I was thinking about putting at least one little tab right there. I don't know. So, so this isn't going to be, this one may not be super grungy, but, excuse me. Oh my gosh. After lunch today, I had one of Mike's chocolate chip and almond chocolate chip coconut. It was his experiment. He just made his regular cookie dough and then put instead of just like pecans and butterscotch chips, he put almonds, and then the almonds and then the coconut and stuff, and then thinking it would taste like a Mars bar, and it kind of does. Okay, so I like that. We're just gonna get this little guy. Oh, wait a sec. Let's get him some edge. Anyway, so good, but the coconut kind of I brushed my teeth and everything, but still there's some coconut happening. Oh, so yummy though. Oh my gosh. That man. Normally, we only have a cookie after dinner for our Zerty, but today I came up from filming my Mixed Media Monday video. I came up and Mike goes, "Oh gosh, you caught me." He had finished lunch already and he was eating a cookie, and I'm like, okay, well, that's just fine, but I'm going to have one too. Yeah, so caught him red-handed today. Usually it's me that's snitching the cookies. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't but a do. Shouldn't but a do. So happy to be using this last little bit of glue in here because I'm going to be able to fill it completely up with fresh stuff. Let's see. Let's use this side out here because it's got a pretty flower on it. Okay. Just a little tab there. And then I was wondering if I have a smally label for the top. Oh, what about one of these? Okay, it's kind of hard to see what we got going on here, but I'm wondering about this guy. No, I don't like it. It's this one. That's better. I don't know, it's just the size of it. Let's okay, so there's that side. This side, what could we do with it? Let's see, do I have anything? What do I have that's long and skinny? These ones. Oh, some banners. I feel like I need to do more stamping. I'm getting down on my choices. Don't threaten me with a good time. Let's see. Oh, there's this postcard, which is neat. I put that there. Put that there. Then I don't need to waste that. I could just use like a maybe something like that, and then something over the top of it. Okay, glue pages. So I'm going to put this, put it over a little bit, right about there. I'm going to grab my pencil and just put a little square there where I know that needs to go, since that's the first one on. Okay. This one. Ah, such goopy glue. It's getting down to the bottom of the barrel here. Gonna have to get out a new stick one of these days. Okay, so there's that. Then this is gonna go kind of like right there. It's cardstock, so I'm gonna use the art glitter. Then we'll see if there's something else we want on this. Need something right there, I would say. And I don't think, I mean, I have some bunny stamps, but I don't think I have one that's small enough. Here's a bow. I think I'm going to put that bow on there. Why not? Just like that. So that'll be on the opposite side of the page as a pocket. There, and then there. Kind of plain on this side, but that's okay. All right, so there's one piece done. Now, what else do we have in our pile here? Let's see. I had this one that's mushroom stamp, but it didn't come out well. That might be a nice, just nice to make into a base. I think I'm going to round the corners. Just be a little journal card, likely. Let's give it some edge. Nope, there goes the garbage man. Right on time. It's just funny because they accelerate past our house, so you can always tell when they're here. Because it they come around the corner and it goes uphill on them. So, okie dokie. So then with this, I think I'll put a little of this around the edge. And I think I can find something. What I would like to do, too small. Might have to make a piece for this, but oh, I could use one of these though. Couldn't I? Maybe this one is what I was thinking, was to do like a belly band on here, because then that covers up the part that doesn't that didn't stamp well. Okie dokie. We got a notification today that our internet's going to be out for a time. It's like, what? You're going to mess up my video loading, people. Don't be doing that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on, and then we'll think about what goes under. I have a thought here. Yeah, I just wanted to do another one of these videos while I had the whole mess out. It's just all over everything. So this is good. What I was wondering is I've got that's a bit big. That's too tall. Does this go under? Yes. I actually kind of like that. Okay, so that's what's going to go under, but I want to put some sort of little clustery something on here. I've got this. No. Do I have one of those that's in black? No, but I have this. This would be kind of cute as a base. I don't know. I'm just perusing my other baskets here a little bit. Oh, what would this be like? I don't know what this would be like, but let's look. I like it, but it covers up too much of that, I think, for my liking. Okay, I like that better. Okay. Okay, let's just do it. And then we'll figure out what else is going to go on here. I tried to pick pieces out of the, oops, that's going to go over, isn't it? Shoot. Okay. I need to not talk and think sometimes, and have a hard time doing that. Okay. Anyway, what I did when I was picking out these bases is I tried to get things that I thought would sit there forever if I didn't use them. Now only go down one side, Gail. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Now, or anything else? It's a little crooked, but that's okay. All right, then. Something in the middle. Do we want one thing, maybe something around? What do we have here? Look at this. Look at this cool 4. Kind of just like that in the middle, but I think I want some cheesecloth behind it. I can get this doggone thing apart. There we go. It was like 4 thicknesses. Okay. So I'm going to put that down. Okay. I think that piece is done. Not quite. There's a lot of little marks on this from stamping, so I'm just going to grunge it up a little bit more and see if that helps. I think it will. Okay, so that goes in there, and it's kind of like a double journal card. So fun. Okay, now what? Let's do this. This is kind of cool. This is like the back of a notebook, I guess. Okay, I kind of like this side for writing on because it's got a little bit of personality and it's not quite so shiny. So let's ink this. The vintage photo doesn't show up very well, so we'll go with a little scorched timber. And I don't think I want to stamp on this. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is and see if we can't build ourselves a little cluster that we enjoy. I'm looking at this again, which could work, but I'd rather use something a little different. So that's kind of nice. It's just the right size. What else do we have to go with that? Like that. I think that's a good little base there. It's just some glue on there. what I'm thinking about doing is putting this on as a pocket. This all will be glued down though. Okay. All right, and then let's do this. Okay. What else? Do we want something? Thinking maybe like a label or something there. Too big. Let's put that there. I know I'm just kind of going with whatever is striking me here. So today is Mike's best friend's 70th birthday. And I mean, we've also been friends, he and I, for 50 years. He's married to my best friend because we match made him. So that's how we roll. Oh, I wish I had some black numbers. I need to do some more. Of the die cutting stuff. But I might find something to go sideways there. Not really. Maybe something in Timmy. What if we just put a little bee right there? And for whatever reason, I don't really care for it. So we'll keep looking. Don't think I want red. I know what I want, maybe, is, where are my stamp labels? If I have a little one that's, yeah, like that. Yeah, I like that better. Okie dokie, let's just give that a little scrunching up here, a little bit of a edge. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on there. Okay, then for the little pocket, I was thinking, over here I have some of these Timmy tickets. I want a yellow or a red, I don't know. Yellow's nice. I like red better. Okay, I gotta distress those. They're too pristine. we're going to need some scorched timber on this, that's for sure. Now, the other thing I think I want is let's get ourselves a small Timmy person to go on there, in there. Oh, he's got a misshapen head. That's weird. I don't know, I might have to toss him. I don't think he's gonna work on anything. This little couple, well, they take up too much room. I want one person. Oh, there's that guy, he could go in there. Have you noticed on these that, I mean, I tend to use my favorites over and over again, and then I get left with a batch of ones that I'm not as excited to use. Here we go. This little dude. There we go. That's it. Okie dokie. Another piece done. I'm gonna toss him. I feel bad, but there's nothing you can do about his face. And I'll keep grabbing him, and then I'll be like, oh, I need to toss him. Okay, so there's a little tag sort of journal card thing. Okay. What else do we have over here? Oh, I've got this bottom of an envelope, and what I was thinking is, could I make that like just a little tuck that goes on a page like that? I think I could. Okay, let's see what we can do. Just a little piece of an envelope left over. I don't know if I'm going to want to do more stamping on it, or if we just want to make something to put on it, or what we want to do. But I thought I'd just kind of leave that part open and decorate the front, and then it could be glued down on a page like this, and you'd have two tucks. So, kind of like leaving those things there. I think I'm going to put that on, and then we're going to go from there. This is some of the cardstock with cicada paper, stamped cicada paper on it. I did put, I think we put the cicada paper on my Gail's Favorite Things on my website, Gail Gustinelli. I'm pretty sure. It'd be under the new items, and it might be in one of the headings. There's only one picture, but it might be in one of the headings. Okie dokie. What would we like on here? I haven't done anything out of this bucket, really. It's a little too something. If we went this way with that. Yeah. I'm just going to wrap it around, since the back will be glued to the page. That. This needs to be glued down. Okay. Got some of these fun edges. Yep, I'm going to put that on there. I think I can do this with a glue stick. It's thinner paper. I think this may have been, oh dear. Well, we did that, didn't we? Okay, let's see if we can get this one up in one piece. Looks like I need a new glue page, doesn't it? Indications are that a new glue page is in order. Doesn't help when you have big, huge globs. Ah. Let's just get rid of this piece of paper. Stuck to my fingers and didn't land in the trash. Okay, I meant that to be down a little lower, but that's okay. We'll put something in that corner maybe. Yeah. Giving that a meh. I do think I want something down there. I just don't know what yet. Open the other one. I'm going to put him there. Okay, that's going there. Now, I feel like I want just like a little butterfly on there, like right there or something. I might want, I saw a little bitty number in here at one point. Now probably won't be able to find it. New. I think I'm going to cut that out. Just right up to the stamping. It's ever so tiny. I will, of course, yeah, I think I'm going to put that there. I will hold all this up to the, what we get done up to the camera at the end like I usually do. Just so you can see better. I want that here. Kind of right there. Okay, now I think I want a butterfly. And I think what I want is one of Bookshop Shelley's. I see it right in this bag. I see it. Yep. That was a tiny little piece to make, kind of, but I do like how it turned out. Might as well use a little of this, I guess. Teeny weeny little antlers. Okay. So that's just a little tuck to go down in the corner of your page like that. You have a tuck here and a tuck here if you glue here and here. Yeah. Fun. Okay. We only have one left of the stuff I pulled. We can pull more though, you know. No rule against that. Okay, let's put that back. This is part of an Amazon package. Apparently, it's left over from making a journal cover, I think. So you could write on the inside. It's grungy, but I like it. So that's good. So what do we want to do here? Let's do some stamping. Make our base a little more interesting. What do we want to do? Maybe I'll do one of these bigger ones. Maybe I'll do Yep, I'm thinking that corner. Okay. Get my VersaFine. Okay. We'll just plop that right there. Yeah, gave that a little background, didn't we? Oh, and I got the edge too, but I kind of like that edge. That's kind of cool. Okay, didn't even intend to do that, but it's all right. Okay. So there we have that. I need a new wet one. That one has outlived its usefulness. Oh, goodness. Sorry, they were sticking together. I buy the cheapy ones that are at Costco. And I buy them by the case. Have ever since I started doing mixed media art. Just because you just go through them. You do. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, I think we'll do the inside too, just make it look a little more finished. Okay. I kind of like the, on the back, tear here to open. Okay. What shall we do on you? Let's see. I could do one of these Altoid tin people. Wasn't she pretty? Ooh, but that makes me think, what about, hang on. What about one of these grungy little kids from Sweet Pea Curiosities? Oh my gosh. He's a little heartbreaker, isn't he? Look at those big brown eyes. I'm a sucker for big brown eyes. My son's got big brown eyes, and I love them so much. I'm going to just put a hole in this so there's not as much white. And let's just get a little around here in case there's a fussy cutting error. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. What, if anything, else do we want on there? I like that there. This I could cover up and it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I've got, I think it's in this one. I've got some pieces like this that I did with washi tape and stuff. Seems like they're a bit big, but let's just look here. Don't think I just want a stamped piece. Yeah, here's some that are better size. I think I'm leaning toward that one. But I want it to have a bit more stamping on it. So we can take care of that. Let's see, where's my... I don't want to keep picking these up off the floor, but I'm out of room. Okay, let's just put some script on there. I'm going to put it in acorn. Okay. Not sure which way that goes. Maybe that way. Let's just... That was real juicy. Might as well get some good out of it. Okay. Trying to keep my sleeves up so I don't get myself inky. Okay. So we did that. And I like that color because there's a little of that color which is sort of deep sepia, but there's some around his little thing there. Okay, so we're gonna put this on. Okay. Then I'll check my time, but I think we're going to need to pull a couple more pieces to do. I thought last time we only did 3 pieces. Of course, I think there were 5 parts, you know, with internal tags and stuff. But yeah, I was thinking I might be ambitious doing this many, but I think we're getting her done. Okay, so I think I want something along there. Again, I thought I saw in here some little strips. I mean, we could actually do, a bit of a ruler. Oh my gosh, it's the exact right size. That's supposed to go all the way across there, I think. That's what it's telling me. Okay. Let's have it right above that stamped line. Like so. I might need a little. Okay, and there's a little journal card. I that. He's so cute. Okay, what do we got time-wise? We've got a good 20 minutes. So let's see. Yeah, what else we can pull out of here to play with. Well, there's some more journal cards. Let's do this. It's just a little, it's part of the cover of a scrapbook paper. So what I'm going to do is cover that first. Do we have, how about I use some of this and then I'm going to get a new piece for there. Okay. And we'll just glue that on there and see where we get to. It's a funky edge, and so it's going to be kind of weird to go on there, but we'll see how this works. I have an idea of how I can kind of fix it. So let's just put this on here. Like that. Oops, like that. I'm going to, I might see about sanding this side a little bit. It's real shiny. Yeah, that dulls it down considerably. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just cut this away from it a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go in this way, go in this way. And then what I was thinking is my sander. I was wondering if I could get those pieces to sand off in the kind of jaggedy way that it is. Kinda. Okay, I think that's going to be okay though. All right, let's just sand off this corner if we can. And then once we do the distressing, I think it'll be good to go. Oh, that's part of the scrapbook paper. Okay. Making a pretty good mess here. Okay, but, oh, there's a little bit right there. But the desired results have been achieved. It was a big old mess, though. Okay, let's see if I can get my garbage out here, and let's just... What does Rachel call that? Book poop? What she does. Oh, gosh. So funny. Ugh. Try and get that back. Okay. So now I'm going to grab this. Maybe this first. We're just going to do a cluster on top of this, but I still want it to look good on the edges. Almost actually does look burned on the edges. Okay. So now, I think I'm going to go this way and cover up the letter things. Okay. Phew, that was dirty. Let's see if there's something in here that we haven't used yet. That would be fun. I was looking for one of those earlier. Kind of like that there. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Okay. What about one of these grungy things? That one's a bit light, I feel like. Do we have... There's this one. Oh, I like the other one better. There's this little one. Could almost go on top with that, which might be kind of cool. I don't know. I think I kind of like that. Let's do it. Okay, let's just go here with that. Okay. That here. This one down across. You know, it's not that on the background. I mean, I know I cover up a lot, but I don't know what I'm going to cover up when I'm first making the base. So if you just kind of cover it with stamping, then you're good to go no matter what you decide to decorate with. And then with this, if I go like that. Okay, well, I'm hoping I can kind of get the edges of this with, I don't know how I'm going to do the ones in the middle though. Okay. And I think easiest to do this with the art glitter glue rather than the glue stick because okay. Like that. Okay. It's kind of fun. Okay. Something else, some numbers or something right here. What's in here might, if anything, work. New. Yep, that's just what I wanted. Whoa. Glue-a-lanch. Not just a craft-a-lanch, a glue-a-lanch. Okay, so there's that. Ooh, do we need anything else? I'm feeling like maybe like a little butterfly up there or something. I don't know. Let's see, maybe one that's not too obvious, like one of these. That's okay, but I feel like those need to have some sort of bling in the middle or something. I think I might put that just like that. Okie dokie. Well, that one's done. I've really been having a hankering to play with all this stamped stuff, and so I thank you for hanging out with me and doing it, because I just been wanting to. Okay, what's our time looking like? We are about there, so we better call it a video. Let's look at what we did in this one. We did this little journal card just now. The back is cute. We did this guy. Oh, my heart. Be still, my heart. Little junky journaling card. Grungy. This little tuck that will go on the corner of a page. This little either tag or journal card, whichever you would want to call it. This journal card. Journal on the back. Pull this out. Journal on that back. So little belly band journal card there. And then this little envelope. So what'd we get? 6 pieces done? But I had a lot of fun. I hope you did. I hope you have a grateful day. Be kind always. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.